as an entrepreneur, when we're creating a vision plan for our companies and we're starting it up from the startup all the way through succession, whatever, it doesn't really matter what stage you're in. When you're creating a vision plan and you don't share that vision with other people, you don't get buy-in from people. And so it's really hard to be, we talked in one of our other videos about rowing together and the importance of that. It's impossible to row together. It's impossible to be on the same page if you don't share the vision and get people on board with that vision. But the one thing I said, that, and I say this a lot, it's really important, is speaking your vision and what it does for us. Speaking the vision does a couple things. One, it creates belief. When you say it, you'll believe it. I don't know how many times I've thought something, I've even written it down, I've even wrote about it, and it wasn't until I actually said it, like the words coming out of my mouth and my ears hearing it, that I go, wow, that's good. Like, man, I really believe that. And allowing that to happen and creating that vision is really important. And the other part to it is that accountability. So that's probably the biggest part of speaking vision, is that when you say it and other people hear it, there's a level of accountability to it. I think that's probably one of the main reasons why people don't speak their vision. They don't want to be held accountable to their vision. What if it doesn't happen?
Yeah, because right then you're put on the spotlight. Like,
yeah.
It's like it's yours, or you do, but
yeah. And you got to answer for it. I mean, I most of the stages I get on, and just this morning I had a call this morning with a great young lady and her husband who's doing great things in our industry, and I was talking to them, and I was like, my purpose is to give $2.6 million away to the Lord's work by 2026, and it's like, well, why do you tell everybody that? It's not to brag. It's for accountability. You know how hard it is going to be to give $2.6 million away in 1 year to the Lord's work? That's going to be an incredible feat.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money no matter where you're giving it. And even if you have it, writing a check of that size is a substantial amount of money. And so, I don't know about you, but I don't just have that laying around. And so working hard, what pushes me. That's my purpose. And I would say the majority of people in the world don't. And I don't even know how many people in the world have been able to do something like that. Does it scare me? Sure, it scares me, right? But a 5-10 year goal is supposed to be a fearless goal. It's supposed to be, well, what would you do if you didn't have any fear? And then creating that fear, and you go, was it really obtainable? It's not supposed to be about attaining. It's supposed to be about drive. It's supposed to be about passion. It's supposed to be about purpose. It's the thing that gets you out of bed in the morning when the world around you wants nothing more than to shut you down and crush your dreams. That's what gets you out. It keeps you going. So that purpose is one of those things that we have to have, and then speaking that purpose is so important because it creates that accountability. I hope, and this is pressure, it's good kind of pressure, I hope people walk up to me in 2026 and go, where are we at? Now, whether I achieve that or not, it's really it's in my control, but also outside my control. But at the same time, I'm not going to not push for it. And I'm not, at the same time, not going to create accountability around it as well, because I want it. I mean, I think I do know a little bit about what that vision looks like after that time, 2026. At some point, by the time I'm 50 years old, I want to go into the political world and run for office. I can see that by the age of 50 years old. So we'll see where that leads us.
Run for office, like where, mayor or?
No, I'll probably Senate or Congress by 50, and then who knows? Who knows after that? Maybe something even more than that in the future by the time I'm 60. So we'll see where it goes.